I want to challenge all of them, from Peter Obi down that contested the election. Let any of them come out and tell the world what they gave to me personally or to the party. I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting from them, from top to bottom, to make any other move. And I will open my mouth. And when I open my mouth, wherever they go to, they will be like smelling egg, rotten egg, that nobody will ever buy. Look at the governor that is jumping like crickets from one point to another point. Nothing. We didn't collect a dime from him. I challenge him. If he gave anybody a dime, let him come out and publish it. Let him come out and say so. We believe that we wanted to make the difference in politics. And so we allowed everybody to run. When I met him in Transcorp, he was asking me, Chairman, what do I do for you? I say nothing. Put your money together and use it for election. I challenge him. If it's a lie, let him come out and say so.
Oh, what a missed opportunity. Julius Abure had a mic in his hand. Cameras were beaming at him. He should have seized the opportunity to tell Nigerians all he knows about Peter Obi, Alex Otti, and other politicians he mentioned. For transparency's sake, he should have revealed to Nigerians and the world all the secrets, everything that transpired during the presidential election of 2023, because many people are putting their hopes on some of these politicians. So if he reveals what he knows about them, that will make people to understand the kind of people they are, instead of having hopes and thinking these people are different. Reveal that. He doesn't need to call a new press conference or challenge them like he said. He should have just gone ahead and revealed everything. Or maybe he doesn't have anything to reveal because he's taking it personal. The moment he called that national convention they held in Nnewi against the advice of Peter Obi and other well-meaning Nigerians, that moment was the time he took it personal. He made it all about himself because the national convention returned nearly all the officers. Yes, there was no stock taken by Labour Party, and they didn't take into consideration the fact that new members were now in the party. When Peter Obi moved to Labour Party, a lot of people trooped into Labour Party with him. So why hold a national convention that is not all-encompassing, that doesn't take into account new members? Yes, there are already new members. These members made it possible for your party to be at the national level. So why conduct a national convention thinking that we are still the old Labour Party, that we don't even recognize all the new members? So these are the issues. He has taken it personal, and these people are not taking it personal, because if it wasn't Julius Abure that is dragging the chairmanship position, if it was another person, the same thing will be going on. They will still be going to court. They will still set up a caretaker committee to unite the party and fix a date for a national convention. So it's better for him to address all the issues, all the corruption allegations they've been making against him. By the way, Peter Obi stood by him despite the fact that nearly all the other elected members were against him at the early stage, but Peter Obi stuck with him until he refused the advice not to hold that national convention. So the national convention they held in Nnewi was just a convention in name alone. In reality, it was an affirmation. All the officers of the party reaffirmed their positions. Thus, they renewed their mandate without any stock taking. Like already said, Labour Party went through an election, a national election for that matter, and there needs to be a stock taking. Yes, Nigerians know that they were rigged out of the election, but at least there must be stock taken, and most importantly, take into account all the people that funded the party. Yes, you guys that are politicians, you sleep, wake and eat politics. All you care about is, I'm in office. People that have money that want to contest election, they will bring the money, will run their affairs. No, you have to put them into consideration. They are the people that fund the party. And if you don't put them into consideration in the workings of the party, how is the fund going to come? All you know about is sit there, they will bring their money, you enjoy all the trumpets of office, and they cannot have a say in how the party is run. They cannot also have a say or sponsor candidates in the party. No, that's not how it works. That's not how to run a political party. Who would ever accept such a condition from Abure to be a chief funder of the political party, paying salaries of workers of the party? But when it comes to making decisions like a national convention, he will not be allowed to sponsor the people he trusts into positions in the party. It's not possible. In a country like Nigeria, where they hijack political parties, look at what is happening in PDP. It has been hijacked by APC. Imagine people in PDP saying that they work for the candidate of APC. So it's a complete hijack. In this same situation, you want a chief funder of the party to work with people who have taken him to court. Any matter that has gone to court, it has gone beyond what you can say is ordinary squabble, that we can mend fences and continue. No, it means the person has taken it personal and he has reached a point of no return. So no one will ever accept to be bleeding money, spending money, funding the party, and when something as heavy as national convention comes, he's not allowed to participate, he's not allowed to sponsor candidates. And also remember that when P2B came to Labour Party, thousands of people moved into Labour Party just because of him. So now all the thousands and the limelight he brought into Labour Party, you don't want to recognize him for that. You feel it is your natural position that you must maintain that chairmanship, including all your associates, that you people are just there to enjoy the trappings of office while the funders keep bringing in money to the party and you stay there. No, that is not how to do it. It's difficult to understand what Julius Abure actually wants. It's very clear that he wants to maintain his chairmanship position. Never mind the fact that the people he wants to lead no longer want him to be the chairman. Nearly all the elected members, including P2B, who brought them into the party, no longer want him to be the chairman of the party. And there's a very high chance that if P2B leaves Labour Party today, nearly all these members will leave with him, which will ultimately return Labour Party to what it was before P2B came on board. So all that money, all the trappings of office that Julius Abure is after today will no longer be flowing into the party, except another heavyweight politician like P2B moves into Labour Party. And of course, the person will face the same issue because you don't expect him to be bleeding money into the party, being the chief funder, mobilizing members, and he will not be allowed to have people he trusts into certain positions in the party. In a country like Nigeria, where politicians take bribes and work for opposition parties, no one will make that mistake, especially under this administration, where they are only interested in propaganda, politics, instead of facing governance. Governance would have solved all their problems if they are delivering good governance to Nigerians. Yes, many Nigerians will genuinely vote for them in 2027 if they are delivering the goods. But they are not doing anything, they are only politicking, interested in staying in office instead of being interested in working for Nigerians who put them in office. So it doesn't make any sense. Abure is simply cutting his nose to spite his face. You are fighting to retain the party, but the people you want to lead are telling you, we no longer want you. And if you truly want to test your popularity, why not contest as chairman? And if you win, you continue being the chairman. That's how to do it. Not to go and do a backyard national convention that doesn't put the new members into consideration and you think reaffirming your position is a national convention. No, that's not how to do it. Maybe he feels that P2B is stuck with Labour Party, that he has no other place to go to, that they must bow and accept him as the chairman of Labour Party. But it's wrong because they've already gotten a Supreme Court judgment against him. So he's no longer the chairman, all he's doing is impersonation. As a matter of fact, Alex Otti, the governor of Abure State, made a request from the IG to arrest Julius Abure for impersonation, that he's no longer the chairman of Labour Party, he should stop parading himself as such. And the fact that his name is still on the INEC register, something like being recognized as the chairman of Labour Party by INEC, INEC released a statement a few days ago saying that they are still thinking about it, they are still deliberating on the Supreme Court judgment, which is fishy, by the way, because the judgment is very clear. They cannot pick and choose which judgment to obey or not, or start thinking about it, start deliberating on a judgment the Supreme Court passed. But in essence, what INEC said was that they don't actually recognize any person as being chairman or being this or that they are still deliberating on the matter. When they finish their deliberations, they will now issue a statement, which might mean maybe withdrawing the names of these people, because when they released that statement, they also talked about the PDP man. So all these are going on, but Abure is still parading himself shamelessly as the chairman of Labour Party. Like the saying goes, you cannot shame the shameless. He went to court and the court reaffirmed him as the chairman of Labour Party. He celebrated it widely. Also on appeal, he won. His celebration continued. Now he has lost at the Supreme Court. Instead of humbling himself and accepting his fate, that the highest court in the land has removed him from office, he continues to shamelessly parade himself as the chairman of Labour Party. So obviously he's a time waster. All these political jobbers who don't have careers to return to when they fail in politics, they see political positions as the career they should depend on. Anyway, the Labour Party Caretaker Committee led by Nanadi Usman actually gave Abure ultimatum of 2 days, or was it 3 days? That ultimatum should be up by now, so they should take action and sanction him, and also move quickly to fix a date for the National Convention. After the National Convention, everything should be settled and no one should be able to parade himself as the chairman of Labour Party. Thanks for watching.